If your minor child made some money from their YouTube channel, then congratulations to them. But you, dear parent, might be left scratching your head with a bunch of tax questions. Relax. I'm a father of a successful teen YouTuber, and this video will answer your questions about filing taxes for your minor child's YouTube income. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button so this video gets bookmarked for future reference and doesn't get lost in the crowd. Since one has to be over the age of 18 to have a Google AdSense account, you as a parent would have to link your AdSense account to your child's YouTube channel. Consequently, the annual 1099 will be generated in your name. But that doesn't mean that based on your higher income tax bracket, you will have to pay more taxes on it. There is a very simple method in which you can reduce your taxes. How it works in short is YouTube issues a 1099 to you, but since this is not your income, it's your child's income and you're just a nominee, so you in turn issue a 1099 in your child's name. That ways, the tax you will be paying on the YouTube earning of your child will be based on a lower bracket of the child. Remember, though the deadline for filing the income tax is April 15th, the deadline for you for filing this 1099 is January 31st. So keep an eye on your AdSense account. And as soon as YouTube generates the 1099 with you as the payee, which is typically from January 15th to 20th, download it and use the income shown over there to file a 1099 with your child as the payee and you as the payer. This is how the 1099 looks like. The first page is copy A. It is red in color and has to be mailed to the IRS. Copy 1 is for the State Department, and then copy B is for the recipient, that is your child. Now there is another form that you will need to fill and mail with your 1099 to the IRS, and that form is called 1096, and this is what it looks like. It's called 1096. Don't get too intimidated by the number of forms. There are just two forms. Consider of this 1096 as just a cover letter to accompany your 1099, and both of these forms you can request from the IRS. The thing about them is you cannot just download them off the internet. They have to be ordered from the IRS website, and I'll show you how to order it and also how to fill these forms as we go along. So just Google online 1099 forms from the IRS, and you can see the first link over there leads you to the IRS website. From here you can order your 1099 forms. So click on the link, and then here are the various forms that you can order. There's a search box on the top. Just write the form name 1099 and search for it, and you will see your form here. We like to order the 1099 miscellaneous because that is the form that YouTube will give you. So let's order 2 copies in case we mess up in the first one. So just better to order 2 copies, and the item is in our cart. And the second form that we need to order now is 1096, and there are 2 years that they are showing. We'll have to order for 2022 now. It is a good idea to actually order in advance, and you can order for the next year also. I usually place my orders sometime in October or November, so that I have them by the time to be ready to be filed by the January 31st deadline. After having the items in a basket, you can just fill in your name, your address, and verify the items in your cart and place your order. So the forms should be there via the normal mail in about a week or so. So once you receive your form 1099 and 1096 in the mail, you're ready to fill in and mail these forms to the IRS. Now let's go over how to fill the form 1099 first. Make sure to fill these forms using only black or blue ink. As you can see, there are multiple pages on this, multiple copies to be sent to the IRS, to the state government, and then one is for the recipient, that is your child. You can just keep it yourself, no need to mail it to yourself or your child, just keep it for your records. And This is also not needed. So basically you just need to mail the top red copy, but make sure to print or write really hard on it, so the imprint gets written here also on the remaining pages also. This copy is for the state, and this is for your records to be given to your child or for yourself. So this red form is the 1099 that we are going to fill and mail to the IRS, and we are going to use this black form in the bottom that YouTube generated with me as a payee. All right, let's get to filling this form. So in the first box, you have to write your name as the payer's name, and then fill in your address and also the telephone number. Then in the payer's TIN, just write your social security number over there. And for the recipient's TIN, enter your child's social security number. And for the recipient's name, write your child's name over here. And the street address is going to be the same for you and your child. So write your child's address here. Now let's get to filling the income. So YouTube reports the YouTube income as royalties. So enter it in the box 2 and enter the same amount that YouTube wrote in your 1099. As you can see, this is copy A for the IRS, and it states over here that file this with form 1096, and so we're going to fill out the form 1096 now. So for filer's name, write your first name and last name, and then your street address, your city, state, and zip. And for the name of the person, to contact your own name again, and your telephone number, your email address, and write your social security number. And number of forms, write 1, and write the amount that you wrote in your 1099. And you have to check a box here, so write 1099 miscellaneous, box 95. Just sign it, write your title, the date, and you're good to go. And you have to mail this form depending on the state you live in. So they have provided all the addresses. So based on that, you can mail your 1099 along with 1096 to the address. That's all you have to do. Just mail your forms by the January 31st deadline. I just mailed my form yesterday, and you're set for the January 31st deadline. Then for the April 15th, while you file your taxes, the thing to remember is, since that 1099 was in your name, so you have to show it as your income to the IRS. And then in your Schedule C, you have to show expenses, and under the expenses column, you can mention an expense as others and say it was a nominee income, and you can subtract the entire amount that was written by YouTube on your 1099. So that way your income is 0 and this entire income is your child's income. And then you have to file your child's taxes along with yours. That's it. I hope this video might have answered some of your questions. If you have any other questions, please feel free to post them in the comments, and I'll try to reply to these questions. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.